Welcome back. John Burnside is here, and we did a special feature with him last year, and it was called Angel Ornaments. And who is doing that? The hospital's doing that, or the Claude Parrish
Foundation, which all their funds and their goal is really to help us educate, provide equipment, see financial needs. So they do a lot of things to allow us to serve the community.
Okay. So. And what exactly is Angel Ornament?
Well, Angel Ornaments, and I brought one here. This is an example of an angel ornament. And the tree that we have set up in our lobby, we have a beautiful 9.5 foot tree in our lobby. It's decorated with decorations, but it also is adorned with these angels with people's names on them. It's honor of individuals, in memory of individuals, and their names to be listed, for example, on this red ribbon that we have here. And it really represents the angels that we have in this community. Alive angels and angels that have gone on to do a better place. And so some of them are our patients. And some of them are individuals in the community that people just want to honor. And there's always that difficulty, I think, sometimes finding a gift for that certain individual. And we've done gifts all over different organizations. And a couple of years ago, they said, why not do something for the Claude Parrish Radiation Therapy Institute? And we established it last year. It was our first year. We tried to get it done. Couldn't go out and do it 3 years ago. So 2 years ago, we finally got it off the ground. And it just took off. We had over 200 angels on the tree last year. We purchased some more angels because we anticipated growing. We've already had over 100 sold. And we've really not even tried. It's just difficult sometimes to find that gift for someone. And this gives you an opportunity to do it at $10 to have someone's name mentioned. We send a card of recognition to that individual saying that you've been honored. And so that's the way we do it.
That's neat. That's neat. And each individual angel is a unique gift?
Each individual angel has a different color ribbon. They don't really signify anything other than that you have been honored. Someone wanted to memorize you or honor you.
So someone buys the angel and it goes on your tree?
Yes, that's right.
And then you fill your Christmas tree.
That's correct. And it's a beautiful thing. I don't know, growing up in a different community, you bring things with you. Right. And we did something similar to this in a community that I lived in long time ago. Yeah. And it's still something that reminds me, of home. So it's something special to me also. And so it's a neat way. And also when I go by and see that tree, there's so many people that I recognize, whether I treated them 20 years ago or there's somebody that just in our community. Recently, we just had one of our community leaders pass away, and I saw where someone had already put an ornament in that individual's name on the tree. It's a great way just to go by and you see that and you think about them.
Sure. So. But you said that you don't have to buy an angel for someone who's passed away. You can buy one for whoever. Your favorite nurse or your favorite policeman, or
absolutely, or someone who lives out of town, and then that way we will send them a card saying that an angel's been put on the tree in honor of you.
That's a great way.
I would say, in all honesty, about 80% of those are in honor of individuals.
That's nice.
And not necessarily memory. And then we have some individuals that came in and said, I'd like to donate $10. Would you find somebody to put on that thing? And right now we have 20 patients that we're treating. We oftentimes will put their name on it, and they'll walk by every day and they'll say, "Man, someone's thinking of me," and it's kind of a neat thing for them too. No doubt. So it's really neat.
That makes such more of an impact on people when you give them something physical. We get thank you cards from the community when they're on the show. They don't have to do that, but they stop and go out of their way, and it's much more importance than just saying, when you leave the studio, hey, thanks for having me on. Right. That's important, but to physically go back a week or so later and do that. Something there to remind you that they care.
I think that as a generation, we come from different generations, and as a younger generation, you don't see it. I'm trying to teach my children right now, better to give than to receive. And that is such a hard concept as a younger, but we're seeing it. As I moved into my 40s, I've seen it. There is such a thrill in giving. And I think that when someone is remembered, it just, for what they do during the course of a year. We have individuals that do things for us during the course of a year. This is a perfect way of saying, I saw it. Yeah. I may not have mentioned it, but I want to now.
Yeah. So. Yeah. I know that when you when you do gifts to someone in the purest of your heart, you are rewarded just as much.
And there's some medical studies out there that will show you when you do stuff for other people, it will change your mindset. It can change your temperament. If you're not in the Christmas spirit, obviously you've got a lot of programs that you could go to.
Sure.
Exactly.
On the 14th, 15th, and 16th, as you're showing on the show. Also, it's nice to give to someone. That also is a way of getting into the Christmas spirit. And I've heard people say, well, I'm just not in the Christmas spirit because we hadn't put up our Christmas tree, or I hadn't bought my first present. Sometimes those things can be almost dread. You can almost dread them. It is hard not to do something for somebody and not enjoy it.
That's right.
It really
That's
is.
true. So can they do this? I mean, is there any cutoff? You just
No. Actually, we last year I actually got some in after Christmas, and we left our tree up until we're very traditional. We didn't put it up until the day after Thanksgiving, which some people have different traditions, and we do not take it down until after January 1st.
Okay.
So we actually got about 25 in between Christmas and New Year's, and we put those up also.
Wonderful.
How much are these?
They're $10.
$10.
$10.
Okay.
And I don't want to not mention the fact that someone donated these ornaments to us so that we could capture every dime.
Wow.
And so no dime, no penny goes to any kind of administrative cost. It strictly goes to benefiting the Claude Parrish Radiation Therapy Institute. And some of the things that we do during the course of a year, I mean, I've been on here a number of times talking about, so I guess it's nice not to talk about prostate screenings and things like that during Christmas, but that's some of the things that we do. Is free screenings, our breast screening, our prostate screening, our cervical, our skin cancer. All those screenings are provided free of cost. Or our prostate's the only one that costs now, and we've minimized that to a $10 charge. Those type things, but then the equipment in the back is very, very expensive, and technology is always changing, and so we're always trying to stay cutting edge. We want people to stay here,
Right.
not because we have, but because we provide great service and we do have the best equipment out there.
And those screenings are not a cold clinical event. No, they're actually a community.
A social event.
You know, it kind of is a social event.
It
you have
really
coffee
is.
there, and you have little things to eat, and
And the volunteers that come in and they just make you feel welcome and at home. And
all the snacks are, and then they're singing. There's been singing and dancing there. Anyone who knows Marsha Carter and her group, they try to make that event. And we have guys who say, "I wouldn't miss that for the world."
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, "I'm prostate screening," you know, and I have gotten to that age where I've had to participate in the prostate screening for 2 years, and I kind of understand what they're saying. They're making a event that I'm not really looking forward to into a more a more enjoyable time.
Yeah.
So
now I don't know if it's just the group of people that are waiting on us, the pink ladies and the assistants there. If they just are friendly when I'm there,
that's it.
it's all about you.
No, you know, really and truly, I mean, that's the Christmas spirit that we see all year long.
Yeah.
Those individuals, again, giving of their time, giving of their energy. I know that a number of hospitals could come on and say the same thing, but I've been a part of a lot of hospitals. This community has such a uniqueness to it. You know that from the healthcare. It is truly a service. My gift to the community is the fact that I love giving healthcare, and so we don't try just to be friendly in the month of December. It is something that comes from our heart all year long. And when we get our surveys back and people talk about what we've done for them, it really helps us make it the entire year.
Yeah.
It warms our hearts. So.
Yeah. Well, I know that you publicize this in the paper in different places, but people out there that have never been a part of that, if you see that, and it's usually a free event unless there's some small fees, be a part of it if you've never been a part of it before, and you'll go every year.
We save somebody's life, which is somebody's grandmother, somebody's grandfather, someone's son, someone's daughter, someone's dad, someone's mom, every year in those screenings. Someone will experience Christmas this year for what they did something earlier. And we love that we offer that. So.
Yeah, and early is the key.
Early is the key.
Yeah.
In anything. If you want that present, you get it early. If you want to have a good outcome in your health care, you get diagnosed early.
Start early,
It's all about early.
Yeah.
So help with that by honoring or buying an angel in memory of someone.
Yeah, in honor and memory. And let me tell you how to do that real quickly. I'll make it easy. You can come by and pick up a form that we have at the Claude Parrish Radiation Therapy Institute. It's easy to fill out. Or if you'll call me, I'll mail you one. Or if you'll want a fax, I'll fax it to you. But we'll make it happen, and we'll make sure that you can get, if you like one of these forms, we'll get it into your hands. But you're welcome to come by the Claude Parrish Radiation Therapy Institute. That gives you a chance to see the tree also.
Yeah,
so you kind of have an idea of what's going on.
Yeah. So it's angel ornaments, and they're available now for $10 a piece. If you have somebody that you would want to recommend or actually honor in this respect, you can go down there and they'll put put each one ribbon on it, and it'll send that person a letter in the mail telling them all about somebody's thinking about them.
Yeah, it's a wonderful gift, and it's a great gift, even if you have loved ones live in California. And it's kind of neat. It's kind of neat to say, hey, that $10 didn't go to something that's going to end up in a closet or be given away.
Right.
It's something that's helping a life.
Right.
That's good. John, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much.
All right. Let's take a break, and when we come back, we talk. That doesn't have shoes on, sorry. It's supposed to hang from a tree,
You
not...
can't break them.
You can't break them. Jamie Taylor's coming up for a Christmas event that's going to be at the Lyric Theater, and we'll talk about him about that. Stay with us.